All right, diving in today, and we're going deep on Psalm 27.
Okay, cool.
From the New Living Translation over on YouVersion. Really want to unpack this one. I think it's got a lot to offer, especially when it comes to facing down fear, finding that, that solid ground we're all looking for. This psalm, it's, traditionally linked to David, and it really goes into what it feels like to be vulnerable and then actively seeking strength. So where do we even begin with something like this?
Well, I think what grabs you right away is how David just tackles fear right out in the open. He's like, the Lord is my light and my salvation, so why should I be afraid? And then boom, the Lord is my fortress protecting me, so why should I tremble? But it's not like he's ignoring danger.
No, not at all.
He talks about evil people, a whole mighty army even. It's like right there.
Yeah, but surrounding him.
But he's choosing to put his anchor down somewhere way stronger. He really believes those enemies are going to stumble and fall. It's like he's not saying the threat isn't real, but what's inside him, that's even more real, And then verse 4, that's where we get to, I think, what he really wants most. To live in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to just soak up that goodness, find that inner peace. And that's kind of a big deal for all of us, I think. We're all looking for that, this idea that by really focusing on that connection, that's where his confidence comes from.
Makes you wonder, right? Does tuning into that, what really feeds him, does that make the chaos outside seem smaller? It's about building that inner sanctuary,
Yeah. And it's almost like that sanctuary, it's not just in his head, because then in verses 5 and 6, when things get rough, he's promised to be concealed, hidden up on a high rock.
Wow.
I mean, try to picture that, being lifted above all the mess.
Yeah.
And what happens? He's like, I will hold my head high, offering joyful praise. That's powerful.
So it's not that initial faith is passive. It's it actively shapes his whole experience, leads to him feeling secure, even winning in a way. That high rock, that image is that big, it's changing your whole viewpoint.
Totally. And then from there, things get really personal. Verses 7 through 10, he's praying just straight up, hear me as I pray, O Lord, be merciful and answer me. And then there's this beautiful back and forth, come and talk with me. And his heart's like, Lord, I am coming. But there's also that vulnerability there, right? Asking for help, even saying, what if my loved ones abandon me? But then that core belief, the Lord will hold me close.
And that shows us how faith isn't just an idea. It's about that direct connection, knowing someone's got you no matter what.
It's relationship. And then we're back to reality. Verses 11 and 12, he's asking for guidance. Teach me how to live, O Lord. Lead me along the right path, because remember, my enemies are waiting for me. False accusations, even violence. He's dealing with all of that. And I think that's important for all of us. Asking for guidance, it's not weak, it's wise, especially when things are tough.
Exactly. He's not expecting a smooth ride, but he's trying to figure out the best way through it.
And then finally, 13 and 14, pure hope. He says, yet I am confident I will see the Lord's goodness while I am here in the land of the living. And that psalm, it ends with this powerful encouragement. Wait patiently for the Lord. Be brave and courageous. Yes, wait patiently for the Lord.
And that waiting part, that's crucial. Faith isn't always instant, right? Sometimes it's about holding on, believing something good is coming, even if it takes time.
So much packed into this psalm. We went through fear, that deep need to connect, the promise of protection, personal prayer, asking for guidance, and then finally that unwavering hope. It's like a roadmap to finding strength within.
So here's something to think about. As you look at what you're going through right now, which of those themes speaks to you most? Is it finding courage, that need to connect, or maybe the power of being patient, waiting for good things? And how could you build your own high rock? That place of trust and strength inside yourself. How would that change how you see the challenges in front of you?
I love that. Thanks for joining me today. Let's keep diving deeper together.
Absolutely.
See you next time on The Deep Dive.
See you then.